seeing what happens. So we're going into the void. Ah, look, this is always is most fortuitous. I'm here to share with you new concerns concerning Zero. You'll recall that in exchange for Aether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ishitolo's suggestion, I began providing said Aether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims she's already made a full recovery. You and the others are ready. We'll head forth to the void once more. Excellent. I'll inform Ishitola and Estinian and collect any of my vessels of alchemists. In the meantime, may I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent and I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you'll find her in the corridor connecting Yuji and Oop, my glasses. And Kama. It seems to be grown partial to the view of the city and its affords. Then once we attend their respective tasks, let's gather here. Oh yeah. That sweet sound of something that I haven't heard in a while. Aww. It's raining! I love the rain. I love to look about
Everyone
the city.
is so carefree.
I get this. I get this so much, and a lot of it is because me personally, I really like the rain, so like it gets me really excited when there's scenes with like rain and stuff. I know it's silly, but I personally enjoy the rain a lot.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
Could be the few punches I delivered to his face. Yeah.
What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it.
Hear, hear.
Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
We're going through our everybody wear black phase because the moody rain and everything. So it's
So you're heading back now.
patch appropriate.
Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I have just enough run to make it to the Aetherlight. And then I'm gonna pop my second run once I get to Megaduda. Megaduda.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
My concern is this weather being incredibly ominous. For those who don't know, if you see me play a lot of games and there's like weather, it's always raining when I'm playing games. I don't know why. I do enjoy it. It makes me very sleepy and relaxed, but for some reason it's always rain. That's just, yeah, I don't know. But it's a little odd, I would say.
What is it?
He's calling. What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
Oh boy.
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
Oh,
I thought she was in the void.
right?
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable.
Nah, I don't like this. It smells a trap.
Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know. Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
Ooh.
As good a place to start as any.
No, not good.
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzat-Han until we return?
Yeah, howdy.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Oh. Someone's,
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald.
Link Pearl.
It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
I don't know why I didn't expect to go back to Garlemald. I mean, I guess everything
We'll
is
need to
back to
teleport
Garlemald.
to make it there in
but...
time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
I've been prepared for like months, Y'shtola. I've been waiting for patches. Ooh, God's Revel and Tremble. That's interesting. They've never done titles like that before. That's pretty cool. Estinian, pick me up. By all accounts, this Jaya is Goldbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, it could manage to escape the void, be for a fleeting moment. It's a mere conjecture. If we want the truth, we have to go and find it. Oh, auto teleport me. Thank you. No gil spent. Oh no? Okay, well. Oh yeah, it did auto. Okay, cool. No gil spent. For a change.
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Aww, Alphino. And the best sister.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
It's nice to see them again. Feels like it's been
You
forever.
get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, they they came from like the worst of situations, and then they were all not even themselves at some points, you know?
With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled,
Yeah.
there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help.
A far cry from when they first got there.
A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Aww. Doing a fine job. They deserve some praise.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
They're like, we left you alone for a few months and you brought some stray into the fold
This
again.
may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
Oh, I mean, you're Troll, you got nothing on Alphino, so I think it's not a big deal.
The 13th! After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You hear the giggle in his voice. Hee hee hee.
You could have at least invited me, too.
I
Surely there was
wanted
room
to
enough for
invite
me
you
and
first.
Grahar in the undersea vault.
No, I wanted to invite you first, but they didn't give me the option. They made me invite Graha. Blame Square Enix. Because I wanted to take you, Alice. See, look, yes! No, I'm sorry. Apologize. I would have taken you, I promise, if they let me.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
That's fair.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so?
Huh.
I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Interesting there's no text box just a second ago.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
You know, having come back to this game 8 months later and realizing there's only
As a
been
matter of
two
fact,
patches,
we may
right?
have.
It's a little weird because I'm concerned that they're gonna kill off the sister, but I have no indication of
In
that. But I
recent
feel
days,
like that's
we have
like
had to contend with a
that's
surprising
gonna
number of
happen,
void sent.
But I don't.
And not the
think they
lesser
would do
kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Ominous.
You
Everyone
think
with
they
the
might have
ominous
been
looks.
summoned? By whom?
Who else? There's only one person. There's Golbez, right? Like there's no other.
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent
Oh.
servants.
I gotcha. You meant that.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over, but I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Look at
Can
these
you
two.
guide us there?
Already figuring out
I
the
would,
plot.
but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumoured to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start, though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
You know, maybe? Ta-da. I have food here. I'm gonna eat for a second, and we can just talk. Not like a lot, just a little. I'm just a little hungry. Not a lot. I promise I won't. I'll just have a bite. Not bad. Ah, what a welcome surprise. Yeah, I remember when I thought he was a goner. I'm so glad he didn't die. I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share supplies with you and your allies should you require any. No, Euless, that's not what we're here for. We are here for questions. Sorry if we interrupt, Euless, but there's a matter which we wish to discuss. We're just finishing our routine briefing. Would you come at a good time? Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we've discerned, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in Lapis Manalis Caverns. The Scythe Wielders forged pacts with the Void Scent and took battle with their beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when they were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. My sister's been taken captive by the Void Scent. I sense her presence in this land and have come to search for her. The Void Scent have been sighted there. I believe there's a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns. I'm afraid so. Deep in snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we have is broken down. It should be over in Cerulean Engines, where it was abandoned. Is there any way anyone can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duties included transportation of ceruleum tanks to return a Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Svent, it's best that we all avoid traveling alone. Yes, send me with sister. In the meantime, will you not let me go more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before reaching our search in Arnest. Come with me, I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alice, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. No, Alibi.
In spite of this, you help them.
So good.
Why?
So good, so exciting. Doo-doo. My frames are dropping. I really, what the heck is with my internet connection? The music's great, but like, let's give it a second or two for my internet to fix itself. Internet, please fix yourself. Man, I hate when stuff drops in the middle of cutscenes. Like, that infuriates me because then I have to figure out a way to edit it. Ugh, that's the worst. Well, okay, well.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
Yes, let's go. Moral
But what
compass.
do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
She absolutely did answer the question. Absolutely. Thank you very much. She said she did it for the right reasons. To help people. I don't think that that's a misunderstanding.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after.
Yeah.
Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to hear Final Fantasy IV music. You know, just like, it just takes you back. Oh my gosh, so far back. Let's get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something to confuse or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. That's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull things over. It's not too much further to Tapper's Den, but I doubt we have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak to the first one we spot. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight, and offered to help. Whether they wanted to stay home or return here, for that we're truly grateful. We're grateful you too, I'll say. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Don't mention it, but we're glad we could help. That said, we're actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a magic snowcraft repaired, one that abandoned in Cerulean engines. We were told that we might be able to help and be up to the task. So you want to ride the mammoth? Mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on the account of their size, as often as it sounds like on rigs. I know a thing or two about the maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again, and it's at least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back to us to help to cap broken glass, and we'll take care of it from there. So far, so good. Let's be on our way. Whee! Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft? Yep, that's the one. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again, but I doubt she'll do it so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong back should help make the work go faster. You have ours. Please, Elf. Elf, please. Ella's in. Finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Alright, so you have a good grasp of the area as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I'd be glad to stand guard for void scent or other untruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Then let's head back to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. Aye aye. They have matters well in hand, which means we can assume our duties. You care to assist us? Yeah, it's better than going to go build some craft. How about you, Zero? Thinks too much. Calculating, calculating, calculating. I'll assist you as well as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Alpha no. Alpha no. Thanks for greeting. The Zillibard contingent brings the shipments food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. Yet we have to discover the supplies to the Tetrium, and we'd appreciate if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, looks like you're with me then. Yeah! Paired up with Alabay. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which means we have to go out and patrol the Eblin Rhyme, shall we?
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
I mean, you should know that.
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary.
I mean...
Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were.
Dang it, she's such my favorite character.
If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward.
Aww.
If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Just try not to overdo it, eh? Of course she'll say something snarky back.
Come now. You think I don't know my own limits?
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me? You're like so rambunctious.
Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
You know, it's so funny. Ain't that the truth? Oh.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
Aww. She didn't know what to say. She's like, okay, whatever, lady.
This feels strangely familiar.
I can't wait until you find out the secret behind Zero. I think it's really, like, you can tell that it's not just a void scent. Like, there's like emotions hidden underneath, which is really crazy. Because imagine Xenos over your own personality, and then on top of that, you think you're a void scent, and that also smears your personality.
Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Oh, there's Euless.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Define...
Pact?
Yeah.
No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Wah wah, Euless. He's like...
Did I say something odd?
No, he just regrets asking now.
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
Only she doesn't eat people food. Oh no, she takes the ether off the food.
I am
That's right.
running low on ether.
I
Very
forgot. She does eat. She sucks the life out of the food. Oh, it's a meat bun. Those are so good though.
Azim step-style dumplings. Butz, they call them.
They look like
Never had a dumpling.
male.
It's like a kind of bread
It's horrible.
stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
Oh my gosh, stop emotionally extorting me with Euless. I feel so bad for him. And his family that's no longer...
Just think of it as bread, alright?
That tear animation.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
This reminds me of the soup scene. The soup scene made me cry so hard because like it was literally just something as simple as a cup of soup and like, oh my gosh.
Interesting.
It just reminds me. Like it's not that long ago, but oh my goodness, that scene was so good.
Interesting good or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
That shoe animation.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alizé!
Oh boy, are we in Troubleville now? Everybody's giving each other the look, and I'm just like, okay, I guess it's urchin pasta. Gyros. Ew, what kind of food? Let's take the money. It's not even that much money, but it's like better than nothing, you know? Meanwhile, oh, okay, no. Distressed soldier has ill tidings to, well, distressed soldier, you're gonna have to wait a second because I'm gonna pile some more food in. Grave news, yes. Well. the void scent. You have to bring them all here at once. And count on your aid, Zero. Yes, of course. We're just fed her. Oh, okay, guess not. Ether. That's actually a fair trade. You gotcha. You gotcha. Ulyss, smart guy. Man, you know, Zero makes me feel bad because they do things like out of kindness to Zero, right? They're like, let me feed you, let me take care of you. And then they have to turn around and use it against her to be like, hey, remember that, meat bun I gave you 2 seconds ago? Now you gotta pay for it. Oh yeah, because we're in Garlemald, dude. I forgot. This place is a mess. Why did I look back? Oh, because we were leaving the camp behind, maybe? Zero's just like there, like whatever, Zero. Do something. Oh.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
Oh boy.
If it was void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone.
We don't have a choice, lady.
They'll find you before you find your men. And then they'll devour you as well.
You gonna come help? I don't think so. Just stay and watch the camp.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
Tips hat again.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
Dang! What is going on, Zero?
No, I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with void scent. It makes sense.
Dang. Zero
Or do you
and
mean to
Clutch.
say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
That's right, Ulyss. You barely met, and Zero's got your number. Horse noise.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
Define stupid. How are they gonna have us play Zero? Oh no! Oh no. That's a lot of void scent.
Damn these demons!
Reaped.
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Kindred, why do you interfere? Of course. You sold your soul to feed.
Sold your soul. She's like, quiet, you. Quiet.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
Nice. That's spicy. Oh. have no idea how to play Reaper, so
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
so good luck to me who's never played Reaper.
More of that.
Jeez.
Still more.
Okay. Come on. Well, that's not good. Come on. I have no idea how to play Reaper, but it's okay. Oh. Meteors. Well, hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, well.
Not good.
How do I beat it? Oh no. Dude, how am I supposed to win this? Am I not supposed to win this? Oh!
I can't.
Whoa! Zero!
How big must
Whoa!
the gate be for their light to come through?
Whoa!
Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Oh yeah, backstory. This song is so good. Always so good. Forever and ever, this song is one of the classics.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
Yeah, ha 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 ha. No, that's creepy.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Oh, was she part of the Reaper village?
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Oh boy. Is that she died? No way, right? Ooh, no. That's how she died, right?
And now we can get back to our business.
Yeah, okay. Dirtbags.
Get up, damn you! Too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I?
Man, that's, you
What
know,
could
that's
I
a
have
little rough. I mean, not just a little, but like, yeesh.
What? Who?
Haha! Save the day.
You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand.
This is
so
one of
we
my
went where
favorite
we were
songs.
needed.
This song, the hype song of FF14.
Can you stand?
My Moogle book. We're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together.
All right.
I love this story arc of like Zero regaining herself, like
I will
having.
let it burn. This fire in my breast.
There we go.
Let it burn and rage and guide.
Okay. Gosh, the music in 14 is always so fantastic. Okay, you go. You go there. That's fine. Okay. Come on. Okay. Yeesh.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you. And that definitely is the truth.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Whew. Nice.
Zero, are you all right?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Yay!
Oh. What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Yeah. Bad influence me, never. Please. Spell speed. Spell speed. Da-da-da-da. And then we do this, and then we do this, and then we ride the snowmobile. Apologies for the delay. I finished repairing my ether. So glad am I to hear it. We thank you again, Zero. Indeed, many are still alive because of you, those soldiers not least of all. How fared you? Better than I did, by all accounts. We had to contend with our fair share of void scent and route with the snowcraft, but we have the benefit of numbers. Yeah, you all traveled together, leaving us by ourselves, thank you very much. With their help, we quickly dispatched the void scent that came our way. Thankfully, they stayed dead in our world. We were trying to decide to do what next, and we received word about the transport. Which is how Alice, Alexis, and I came to find you. With the immediate threat that has been addressed, we can rest easy, yet for the void scent to appear in such numbers, we must assume that the void gate has indeed been opened nearby. Meaning more of them can come through at their leisure? It seems best course of action to investigate Lapis Manalis as you intend. What is the state of your snowcraft? Nearly operational, I believe. Vitra is with the engineer, who's hard at work as we speak. Why don't we join them in Cerulean engines? Finally, a chance to go on the offensive. Oh, okay. I would join you as well. I wouldn't dream of refusing you, but what did you have in mind for payment? Payment won't be necessary. I would do this because I want to. Yeah! Let's go! You have kindled something within me, a compulsion, a desire to act that has yet been burning since you came to my aid out in the snow. I don't understand it, but I wish to, and to the end I will heed it. Then perhaps I'll understand your answer. I would also like to join you in tracing the void scent to their origin, though that would mean neglecting my duties here. Don't worry about us. Between my people and the contingent, we can keep this running well enough, just as the void scent are coming from, and they need to see that they stop. Take care, Zero. And our party grows back to normal sizes again. Lapis was up. Oh, Islabard! Ah, that's crazy. That we'd be here. Whoa! That's talking about a big machine, jeez. Whoa! Whoa! It's a stampede. That's crazy. Whoa! Look at them go. Nope. And also nope, not for me. Dun, 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 dun. Well, boop. Ba 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 boom ba boom boom ba boom ba boom boom ba. Tenebrism. Tenebi. I'm glad I didn't stone anybody. Put on a stack of Healy. Whee! Okay. Not for me. I'll take. Not for me. I might need the eye level because I've been gone for a while. Ow! AoE damage. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, it's the eye! The eyeball is back! It's a rift. The rift. Oh, okay. Oh! Cagnazo! Cagnazo! Cagnazzo! Dude! Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. I bring my all to bear. Drink deep of blackest terror! Wonder how you'll taste. Battle the so whet the appetite. Be swallowed by time. What? That's right.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da.
How do you like this? Good. You're fitting. Why are you still alive?
Bye, Cagnazo. Dun, 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 dun. So much fun. No, what if I didn't want anything else? What if I didn't want anything else in my inventory? I don't have room. I don't have, guys, I don't have room. What did I get? Cagnazo card. Discard this. I don't need this. What is this stuff that's in my inventory? I do not have room for any of this stuff. Why do I have all this stuff in my inventory? We gotta dump this stuff. We don't got room for this? All this materia? Okay, well, you know, that's gonna have to be good enough. Bye, Cagnazo! Stay crusty. I guess you're
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo.
Cagnazzo!
A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By
Aww.
the sisters.
The eye.
What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him.
Rip out Cagnazzo's eyes.
A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done, and to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great flow.
Well, take the eye.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
That's so sad.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
Man, Varshan! Vitra. Oh. So, we have discovered the source of the Void Scent outbreak in Garlemald. The gate forced open from the Void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one solar arch could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Zan created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the Void. One would need to have a prerequisite amount of ether, such as harbored by the Great Worm's Eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. And Lux's vision, Golbez had let the archfiends feed upon Ashdaya's ether. If he also has taken the eye to open this gate, it does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes choose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Ashdaya vanished into the void. And while their overreaching plan was a mystery, what exactly was Kaknyaso's part in this that he had finished? Oh, here they all are. You're late.
Is Ritra not back yet?
I told you he ran. He totally ran. I know he ran. Oh, there he is. Okay. Thank goodness.
My apologies for the delay.
Yeah, uh-huh. Don't make me chase you down.
Are you all right?
I've chased down several dragons before.
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
Just put her eye back in your pocket and keep it moisturized.
We'll return the eye to her to get...
Together, it's an eye.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
I see. Get it? Ba-dum-bum.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
You need to
Indeed.
come with us.
We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
Yeah, help us beat up Golbez.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
I love the hat
True.
thing.
I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
That's not good. Just saying. That's right in town, isn't not?
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, we don't know.
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Hustle. Hustle. I mean, like, you think as long as Vitra has lived at this point that he'd see a giant explosion in the middle of a town and be like, oh no, we should probably go check that out. But Estinian was like, oh, well, he's running. That's not good.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
Oh, is it a fiend?
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over
Oh,
Buffalo
okay.
Island with a boom! A massive fiend then took to the skies!
Oh, yeah, see?
Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you.
Oh, boy.
Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
Well, of course not.
In response to Kanyatso's defeat,
Kanyatso.
they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
Yes, people are dumb. We can work together on this. Kanyatso.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the isle for casualties. The fiend, I leave to you. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany her?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
So I get stuck with the Reaper? Fun times. Okay, let's go. What is to people who may have seen something? Oh, where to then? We're gonna go see Matsuya! Haha, I can fly here. The other zone I couldn't because I was lazy, but everywhere else I've got it down. I can fly. What about? Ba-da-ba. almost there. Okay, I thought I saw someone for a second. Locals telling me fishermen, blah blah blah. Report to us. Well, blah 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 blah, said the locals. Cadga? Oh, is it this area over here, maybe? Earthquake, what? An earthquake blocked it off? That's fine, we could always unblock it. Yes, I want to go in to the mountains. Or well, past the mountain. Ah, yes, the ever accurate link pearl.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh.
We were too late. The vault has been destroyed.
Whoa,
the alchemical furnace with it.
Oh no.
This
What?
was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
I'm already sort of here, Stola. It's a little late, to tell me now. Ah, yes. Rubicante. Excuse me, sir?
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
He's always the respectable one, but the one that's mean. Are you the one who destroyed the treasure vault? That's what I want to know. Because...
I am. Rubicante, the archfiend of fire. A monster in flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man, a prisoner of the past. Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon.
Yeah.
But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
Bop, you get
I
it.
shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Bye. Cagnazo. Okay, well, I guess that means another dungeon. I think I'm like 4 patches behind, I think. Mount Ordeal! That's one of my favorite locations ever. Okay, off we go. Clear selection. Blah blah blah. Waiting for Q, waiting to get picked back up too. Waiting for the backup queue. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do. It shouldn't take this long to, you know. Yes, finally. Yaha! Mount Ordeals. Heck yeah. I want to hear my song though. I want to hear my song. Oh wait, is this a Oh, it's that. It's a trial. Oh.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
Oh! I like the remix. The remix is fire! He's fire also, but like... I have no idea what his mechanics are, so good luck to us.
Dark flames
Okay, not bad. Bro, I didn't make it. I almost made it. Here we go.
With the flame. You are the first to behold this form.
That's what happens when you die at the last second. No, don't leave. Okay. Very well, Rubicante.
It seems I was a step too slow.
That's fine. I handled it.
To defeat all of us archfiends, you are strong indeed.
What is it that Golbez seeks? Actually, why do you fight? What is it you wish to save? That's more appropriate. Rubicante was always intellectual. He was never like...
You would know your enemy's heart.
No, I know you as a character. You're not so simple.
Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Echo! Nice to see we still use the Echo.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains? But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
There is no hope. No freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
A final fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
Okay, how about no?
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
Yeah, okay. Sure, Golbez. He's like, you shall know all.
And thus did we begin our great work.
Yeah, great work. You just wanted to steal someone's world.
You
There was no
intend to
noble
forsake
cause.
the 13th and conquer the source.
Yep, of course. What else did they do?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause.
No, you're supposed to fight
Our
for your
only
home.
choice to begin anew.
Right, okay. You could do so much more.
In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nah.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
Right? Zero asking all the right
To a
questions.
final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken.
Sometimes though, like, I get it, but like, sometimes though, you guys gotta realize, villains, that
Even the
it's
most
desperation, I
exalted
guess, right?
succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world.
Character growth.
Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Why are you telling us this? No, Lex. Lex, why are you telling us this?
To be so viciously slandered.
Oh, see, I told you.
Demands I prove my virtue at the last.
He's a good bad guy. He always is. He's always one of the good fortunes.
Perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart.
Oh, you want me to save Golbez? I don't know about that.
A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
Bye, Rubicante. And he's gone. Aw, Vicha.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate.
Oh, that's, well...
But tell us,
at first,
how did you fare on the mountain?
we, found out some information from the last fiend, Rubicante, and now we've brought it to you. So, I guess we're gonna go and fight Golbez and the moon.
Golbez aspires to deliver Voidsent unto the source. where they may die and return to the life stream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Void Sent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
How can we prevent this?
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived
Oh,
us of the means
well.
to cross into the void.
Yeah, I mean, we already knew sorta that was the issue. But
Kenyaxo's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure.
yeah, I mean, and they wouldn't leave another
unlikely
fissure.
prospect. Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Ishtar is just gonna be asleep in a stack of books again like last time.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
Ishtar alone will be more than matched for those tones. How about a little training while you keep your lance arm honed?
Rest assured, I never shirk my training. I will be ready for whatever awaits.
I'm just trying to make you feel less useless, Estinian.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Poor wholesome dragon. Man. What's horrible is you can see the scars on his body from when they pulled the scales off of him. You remember the scales off of his body? Papa Jean. Luckily, we don't have to wait because I waited several patches. So we can continue onward. The moon. Oh. Dun, dun, blah, 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 blah. Oh! No, sister! The sister! Aww! Leave the worm alone! That's so rude.
Kenyatso and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection.
The stress of him being just so... he's so mean. He was like this too in 4. I mean, I know they tried to redeem him, but like...
But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding.
I'll do it myself.
Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Oh no. Stop torturing the sister. Sister, stop struggling. Oh, dude, is that the thing, the Colosseum thingy from 9? You know, where we fought the last battle? It reminds me of that. That's so crazy. That's a really good design. It reminds me of that anyway. Whoa.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh. The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
Oof. Jeez.